Sopii nyt karttaa perusosalla. Maksioni on se röydässä. Se on peruskar. Täällä kakkosella.
Yes, welcome to Helsinki and to its city airport at Malame, bristling with aviation nostalgia. Helsinki itself offers attractive maritime and historical views to the airborne visitor. You can see passenger ships and freighters coming and going, while colossal Baltic ferries load and unload in the downtown ferry harbour. On the historical side, the main attraction is the Senate Square with the mighty Helsinki Cathedral. This square, surrounded by government and university buildings, is the heart of both Helsinki and Finland. Another remarkable site is the Olympic Stadium from the 1952 Games with its skyscraping tower. The grave of Mannerheim, Marshal of Finland, is well visible from above. The House of Parliament and a multitude of other architectural landmarks, old and new, glide under our wings as we proceed towards Malame. The round administration building of Malme as well as the airport itself were built in 1938. In those times the whole place was just a large swamp. Here we look at Malme from the south. There seem to be many runways, but as a matter of fact only the north-south main runway and the crossing east-west runway are now used for takeoffs and landings. A white aircraft can be quite difficult to spot against a snow-covered background, as this Cessna on the left base 18 clearly demonstrates. Sometimes even the whole airport could be difficult to spot from a distance. The black top of the main runway looks like only a long, dark scratch in the landscape, while all the airport buildings seem to disappear into the all-around whiteness. The main runway is 1,400 meters long, and that should be quite adequate for most light aircraft, and even the crossing runway measures 1,020 meters. After having flown around the airport, we now prepare to turn into the left base and finals 36. But in addition to a change in course, let us just for fun change even the time of the year. Here we are on finals 36. What do you think? Does Malme look better with or without snow? But do not forget to watch out for those trees to the left of the short finals and watch out for possible turbulence while you glide over the small hillock towards the runway, flare out and landing. Not a bad landing at all. Now we turn right at the intersection, and while we taxi towards the apron, the next aircraft is already coming in to land, for Malme is a very busy airport. Turning again to the right from the taxiway, we continue towards the administration building. On our way, we roll through the customs square marked with yellow paint and reserved for aircraft coming from abroad. Being a domestic flight, we taxi through the customs square, roll into a free parking slot and cut the engine. We have arrived at the historical Helsinki-Malmi Airport, and it is time for a relaxing cup of coffee in the airport cafeteria. Briefing and the Weather Bureau are on the second floor. From here we can get a hard copy of the forecast and our en route weather report, while the maps and NOTAMs and meters and of course the friendly personnel help us to plan our next flight. From briefing we now move to the heart of operations at Malame Tower.
Charlie, otapa kilo rullaa odotuspaikalle 18. Ensin painaa tarkempia.
Perusosalle 18 vastaan tulijoita.
Liitytään perusosalle 18 Tampereen. Sulima, good afternoon, I'm Crown Flight.
Kaikki otettu seuraavasta vasemmalla sitten. 09.
Oscar Sulima, taxi to Hollywood, then where are you going?
Viski selvälle Porvoon kautta.
Imagine this scene in the good old times when Malmi were still young and its round hall echoed of voices of domestic and international airline passengers. Now the offices here are manned by many small aviation companies and flying schools. It may be more silent now, but all the company signs tell that Malmi is still full of activity. What has Malmi to offer for foreign pilots who come with their own aircraft? Why choose small Malmi instead of the big Helsinki-Vantaa airport? Let us ask Raimo Seppänen, the director of Malmi Airport.
Malmi Airport is a full-service airport. All the distances are shorter than in Helsinki-Vantaa International. Our landing fees are smaller and Malme is very cozy airport, so all the foreign pilots are very welcome to Malme airport.
Malmi is also famous for its air shows, and the next following scenes were filmed during Malmi's 50th anniversary air show with both civilian and Air Force performers. At Malmi you can expect to meet aviation veterans who gather around to have fun and to observe the flying skills of the new generation. And some of the veterans are foreign celebrities like this 3-engine old-timer. Nousi äkkiä. Let it be any season of the year or any day of the week, a show day or just an ordinary day. The name Malmi means aviation fun. Sometimes it looks like the aircraft would disappear in the drifts of snow, and incidentally, that goes for the chutists too. Because Malmi is so conveniently located inside the city limits, the round hall comes in handy even for sales promotion purposes, like for instance business flight expositions. These scenes remind us that Malmi is also a thriving business flight center. Let us now take a look at the western approach route to Malmi as seen by the VFR pilot. We enter the VFR traffic chart at the center of Espoo. Note the railway passing through the center. A 4-lane freeway crosses the railway and becomes our guide for almost up to Malmi. The freeway makes a distinct curve, and here is the beginning of the approach corridor. Now is the right time to contact Malmi Tower for approach instructions and listen to what the controller answers.
Hotel Charlie Oscar Foxtrot, Roger. Report right base leg for runway 09.
We continue along the freeway on its south side, keeping our altitude between 1,000 and 1,500 feet QNH. Do not drift higher. You might find yourself mixing with heavy traffic of the Helsinki-Vantaa airport. The next prominent landmark is a cloverleaf intersection. A little further north there is a hippodrome. Soon the freeway crosses the tip of a large bay. Here, our friend, the freeway, plays us a nasty trick. It dissolves into the street net of Helsinki and leaves us alone. That's what friends do sometimes. No problem though, we steer steady on and keep our course. Note the peculiar pyramid-like building to the left. We fly over the northern part of the city, and there is Malame, just behind that vast white housing area at the upper right-hand corner of the picture. Now we turn left to join the right base 09er, ask for landing instructions, and listen how the controller greets us welcome with the clearance.
Oscar Foxtrot, clear to land runway 09er, wind is 100 degrees 12 knots.